Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wilson to pass. He's going to go for a big one.
Ooh.
And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moves to change impossible. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Picked off in the opening. Stuck with an interception. Didn't get a chance to show off his running skills, but he gets it over the 29-yard line.
Man, that's not the start they need. You're already the underdog. You've struggled this season going against a really good team. First drive, first possession, man, what do? You turn the football over. That's probably why they have a losing record.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch along.
They just walk into the wall too long. They disappear, bro. Thanks, EA. Thank you. You're so kind.
Plays like this, we're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, we can't put a whistle in.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wilson will throw. Plucks it out of the air. Still running at the 40. They get it out of bounds. A couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Bruh.
Complete. Crosses the 30.
Are you serious?
He's got a lane.
Getting cooked with quick outs?
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the
And that dude was double. That dude was double. He just ran a quick out and cooked both DBs.
It's so nice to have a receiver
that
like
is
this
disgusting.
as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Oh, brother.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out.
Straight cash, baby.
He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
So he comes out of defense again.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air on first down.
Wow. 0. No, but
the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
He just literally stood there.
This defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Back to pass on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Finds a man on the right. Turning it on. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Bro,
Receiver
what is
ready
this
for
game?
the throw, incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a
Like,
quarterback.
what the fuck?
Your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Wants to throw it. This time he's got his man. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to
Yo,
extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody.
I'm playing at home, fam.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Buys a little extra time. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
He bases his entire defense out of double A. Yeah, this is right.
Their own goalposts have put quite a drive together. Caught in the backfield. It's Kendricks. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Kendricks. Touchdown, Nebraska! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wilson to pass. On the run, still looking. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Gives it on the option. Sweet cut there. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Outside zone.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
I guess if you want me.
They're going to ride this running back. There we go. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a great looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Yo, what's up with my QB right now, dog?
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, like.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. They bring him down, and that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Now from inside the red zone. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Oh, God, bro.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I called it absolutely.
Might be changing the route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Got the tight end over there.
Really nice job
your ass out.
around, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I think things in the first quarter is pretty damn good, considering.
And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll run the toss. Look out, he's got room. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. That's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside.
That is so disgusting, man.
Defense got gashed the
so
47.
fucking bad, bro. That is so bad.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Handoff to Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson will throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards in with it.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
I see what's happening.
And how about the simple run? Like, I believe in my guys. We're going to pound the rock. We're going to get the first down. Nice job by this offense.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Going to the running game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it.
Oh, my God.
Under the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on him. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State. much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the...
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. You see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Fires to the wideout. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Husker. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy's becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it. They can throw and show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wilson to pass. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Makes the grab. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Fire, dog.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running behind that left side. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Wilson will throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game. A lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. And then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. They are seizing control.
Work that pocket, Sam. They work that motherfucking pocket, Neville.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Hey, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Troy. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wilson to pass. Got the back over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's McLeod. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Got a man. It's Barker. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Hey. What's he doing?
Well, will they dial up on
You're not
second
getting
and
down
a
here.
long way to go. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, you're unballing it.
Still 3 seconds left.
It's amazing how fast your head
Those
moves.
quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Gets it away off his back foot. He's got it inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
What's up with this quarterback today, man?
Not what it needed to be on that play.
This shit is crazy. Clean
You're trying to
pocket.
find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know
Duck
if
up a
anybody was
fucking
open,
throw.
but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Kendricks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Third and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Kendricks. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Back to this shit.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
And when Winning first down.
Like, come on, dog.
And you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Dumb shit.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Rossi.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Floating away. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Husker!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Troy. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Who the fuck is this guy?
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. And off to Jones.
Ooh, good job,
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Wilson to pass. Right down the middle.
How was that a fucking completion?
Great job by the offense. Listen,
My dog, these are just gifts.
Run those crossers across the formation.
His only job is to cover the fucking three.
They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time.
It's bracketed.
Precise throws, right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Like, huh?
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete.
They call DPI on me.
Flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
How else are you supposed to cover a streak if he runs right through your body? Electronic Arts. This my better.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And off to Jones. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It continues to be a long
this shit
day.
wild,
They
bro.
are
He just won't stop
swarming every time he gets the ball.
As a matter of fact,
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And it slips through
That's
his
he
fingers.
literally threw right at me.
That would have been a
He
huge gain
literally
if he
threw
could have held on.
directly at me.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off.
That was my user out of place.
Last drive, they forced the punt.
Stick.
Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
He looked like he should not have had a chance to sniff that.
Made a couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. And
What the hell?
Opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
The hellion.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
Oh, I couldn't make that
This
cut.
time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Got it looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And off to Jones. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The give to the back.
Good job, none. The guy Bell Biz the bow out this time.
None of it. It's been that way all day.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. They just
blew through
that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out?
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
What the hell?
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass, and it didn't work out for them.
No, and how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, and came up with a big sack the next play.
It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Blatty in the boys.
He'll bring it out. It's McLeod. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Like, why would that be my line pick? I wish this man just throwing true clout.
They go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
That shit bugged out for one more.
Leaves it with the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today, Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Get us out of here, man. He would.
So now it's 2nd and long.
He would not, would he?
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football and
thank you.
Dumbass. And that decision will be questioned for
that shit right there is why I keep playing.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you're trying to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
It's complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Shit, man.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got him downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Coming out with it, it's McLeod. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wilson will throw.
Hello.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Oh my God, man, he literally throws right at users, dog.
Before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Phew, that's their mascot.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
That's their fucking mascot, bro? It's actually insane.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh,
got the quick pass. On the move at the 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Wilson to pass. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hauls it in. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, NC State.
One more play to pad the stats.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw.
Like, how is that even available?
Just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
6 times. Holy shit. I had a bad game. I missed so many throws. This man somehow has 9 passing touchdowns. What the fuck? The red ball was a better game. 71, 51, 621. Passing touchdowns is wild. You know, 1% said I really did have the ball. Just having everybody score. Everybody that touched the ball scored a touchdown. Yo, what? 7 players for touchdowns, man? That's actually insane. G-Money killing the Smalls. We're gonna sack. Hey, you gotta pass my foul. You only going to be a foul after that. 14 tackles, 5 PFLs. Really quick. Let me put this in. Waneri. Got him a sack. 2 TFLs. Eric 10 tackles, 2 TFLs. Snyder's got 2 TFLs. Bradley. Batapona. London. Jordan Ross, bitch ass got hurt. Ashley Murphy. He had more TFLs, bro. What? More tackles in the TFL. That would be a develop. One sack. I may have tucked his tail real early. Sanders, Merritt, yes. Oh. Oh, he intercepted his first drop. Wow. I think Buddy, incomplete on the first pass, first play of the game. Goes Maryland out in the second play. Then goes in. Goes into number 3. Where did we see? Literally teaching one guy to come to the I think 31-6. Alright, that's okay. Also for a 29-yard touchdown. I think this might have been what happened when Charlie just zero blitzed me and Brad. Just powerfish shit up. You the unblocked guy. Don't come in. We'll fuck them off. Force you to declare. Are you gonna go with that running back? If you are, then you're gonna sign. Don't. Go to left. That's shit. See for a touchdown. Single back, bunch nasty. Dude, this pisses me off. This pisses me off the entire game. This speed out's just kicking my shit. Kick match, kick man, kick cover 2, with a fucking cloud. Stuff. Like, look. Look. It's 2 people in. That's like scoring the first points. It's like, I think they might just give people who like literally have no thumbs shit like that. Yeah, it's a good sign. But it's also 1-0. The 0's literally standing right running back. Standing right there. Doing fuck all. Like, who do you see on the sideline that's talking to you? What are you looking at, 0? Because there's a defensive lineman coming right past you. Ugh. Yeah. Sack I shouldn't have to take. Fourth and 5, of course we go for it. Because, like, why the fuck do we get some goals here? 35. Next split, switch match. And you're not covering the running back like you're supposed to, so fuck that. That's fuck here. This punch is terrible. This punter might not have 85 people. No, he's sick. This entire defense on the double line. They actually blocked the tight end here. Blocked our wing. So we can pick up that 6-man on line of scrimmage if it is big blitz. And if it's not, we can do exactly what we did, which is get outside the pocket. We're gonna run it back for him. It's sitting at the top. Dead center of your screen. That's a touchdown. But in any case, rolling out. So you got 2 slants coming across. You just need one of them to get to the back line. Back line. Somebody had to stop this one. Okay. Actually, it's pretty good. You shallow, buddy. This is a drive that he decided he was just going to run the ball down the field. Get the stop for 1-yard gains and shit. But, yeah, you're going to keep running. You'll get it eventually. And that's how he scored his second touchdown of the game. And that was the last time he scored. 4 minutes into the second half. Second quarter. Wow. Look at 0 going left side. Hey, what the fuck? 11, you're running a drag, bro. How the fuck did you get all the way upfield like that? That's nasty, bro. It is. Touchdown, but he normally does. I think it was off target all game, bro. All game was on fucking target. Our only sack of the game. See what this was. Texas for man. Story tackle. That's for 72. Oh yeah. What's the pocket? Hey. Beautiful fucking ball. Beautiful ball. This really is lost. Kendrick for 45. That's all you get. You're fine. We went back to just like running the ball. We just got stopped on 30 10 still. Still, shout out to fucking single mug actually getting in. Stop this shit. That's pretty good. Unknown penalty, 1 lead. That'd be a look good. using the deep safety, shading to the left. To the field. We got 4 verts called here. Cover 3. That's what he's supposed to do, which is make sure that the 2 receiver side don't get a free release up the seam, but maybe it's tight end, brother man. This iPhone shooter. Just did their job, man. I was thinking of 14 points in college football. It's crazy, man. Yeah, a sack and 2 straight completions. Run the ball. Run the ball. Kill the clock. And go for it on 4th. That's what I'll never understand. Like, if you're going to go for it on 4th, then I'm going to just keep playing, bro. You would have punted the ball away? Probably would have nailed it out, to be honest. But, fuck it. He's still playing, so I'm still playing. Log up the little dumbass mid-blitz shit. Get outside the pockets. Go a touchdown. What the fuck is this? That's weird. Oh, it's just straight man. He's using the blitzer, so he doesn't get the benefits of his own blitz. That's funny as hell. That is hilarious. He's using it too, guys.